Hello ladies and gentlemen and welcome. We have got the new Thrones of Britannia update, which is just released from yesterday. It is an amazing announcement actually from Total War Sega. The game's called Thrones of Britannia and it is based upon the British Isles around 878 AD. And it is the next historical Total War game, and it is a game that is developed by Sega. It is a kind of standalone game from the actual Attila Total War, very similar to the Rome 2 update, which had came out, but the Rome 2 update it was a DLC. This is actual standalone. This is more like Fall of the Samurai. The actual next game, historical game, is going to be made by another developer, not Sega. So what's going to happen, I believe, is Sega's going to take this game and move it forward. So a bit about the game. It's called Thrones of Britannia, and that Sega won't introduce a brand new era, but will follow up from previous titles. So I believe that the follow-up for this game is from Total War Attila, because it's in the same kind of time era as the Attila Total War was. But saying that, it will have its own feel. It would feel totally different, and the map is going to be just situated around the British Isles. There's going to be, I don't know if there'll be advancements into mainland Europe, so it might be going into France, possibly, but it will possibly be only just the top of France, or maybe into parts of Scandinavia. Now it's going to be like Shogun Total War Fall of the Samurai, that kind of feeling that we got when Fall of the Samurai came out, and I really enjoyed that. I really loved it. So I believe it's definitely a good step forward. I mean, again, it's going to be a bit different from the fantasy Total Wars that were out previously. So it is a standalone game. It's set in the British Isles at 878 AD, and I believe it goes up to 1066, which is interesting because I wonder if they will put as in a historical battle, the Battle of Hastings, which was around 1066, and this was by a Norman French army, and it was led by William the Duke of Normandy. And he was against an English army under the Anglo-Saxon King Harold Godwinson. So it would possibly be a historical battle. I'd imagine that it was quite a big battle. We had a lot of arrows and archers being thrown from one side to the other. But it would be fantastic to actually see that into the game. So I believe it would be around the time of the Heathen Empire. So we would see that in the game probably, and it might possibly involve other factions in the game. These factions, they could possibly be anything from the Anglo-Saxon states to Northumbrians, possibly, I would say, and as Total War has said on their website, that there will be 10 playable factions. And they're only given 3 away: the Anglo-Saxons, the Viking settlers, and Gallic clans, which probably situated throughout, I would like to say through northern France, but I believe the map is going to be on the British Isles, so it'd be interesting to see where these Gallic tribes or clans come into it. I do think this is definitely a great way forward for them. I would like to see more or less a comeback for this Total War genre, because on that medieval Total War, the first medieval 1 Total War, there was a little standalone game from the Viking invasion, and I played that when I was young, and it was an amazing game, and at the time I really liked the feel of it. I mean, it's the British Isles. I mean, it's where I'm from, and I like playing it, and it doesn't matter if you're from here or not, but it's so nice to actually play part of a game which is all to do with your history, with where you're from, and that's for me, that's my personal opinion. So definitely this is a great step forward for Sega and the Total War series. It will be interesting to see what the 10 playable factions are. I would like to make a suggestion, but I'm not going to, just in case it's going to be something which is going to be totally wrong and just way out of what is being expected. I definitely do know probably one of them will be Mercia. So I think the next way forward is just to wait to the release date, and they have just said that it will be in 2018. I don't know when that will be in 2018. They're keeping their cards very close to their chest here. But being that the DLC for Rome 2 is just around the corner, it's coming out on the 30th of November, I believe we'll be expecting to see maybe mid 2018. I'd love to see it earlier, but I'm expecting mid or late 2018. So we would have to wait, and we will wait. Okay guys, so thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video and you want to see future updates, please comment, like and subscribe to the videos, and I know that you're interested and I can keep on putting these videos out. Thank you so much guys, and I'll speak to you on the next video.